I told you, Bitcoin's going on. Did you take the trade? Boom. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Davinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive here in Dubai. Hope you're doing well. Man, I'm recording this live, by the way, and you have to join my school, but it's really difficult to get in. If you can figure that out right now, you can join the school and watch this live. But man, what an episode in the Daily HODL show. We're going to rebroadcast that for you guys. It's probably going to come out before this show. Man, we learned that the powers that be and the wealthy people are scooping up Bitcoin like there's no tomorrow. Anyone who wants thousands of Bitcoin, they're getting it. Anybody who wants to sell 0.1 Bitcoin, well, they're selling it. To the people who buy thousands at a time. And they thank you for that. And so maybe, just maybe, I might be crazy here. I might be just insane to say this, but maybe you should buy a lot of Bitcoin and save it. Just maybe. I might be just completely wrong, right? Because, I was wrong to tell you that at $1, and I'm probably wrong today. But I get the feeling that I'm not. I'm not too sure, but we're gonna have to let time tell us the truth, right? What happens? See if I have to say I told you so again in the future. Hope not. Hope you actually did buy some Bitcoin. Hope you actually traded some Bitcoin, right? And if you didn't buy some Bitcoin because you're saying it's too expensive to buy, well, I got something for you. Ta-da! Satoshis or TSATs on Solana. You can get 1,000, almost 1,100. 1,100 TSATs, right? That's a lot of Bitcoin. It's all Bitcoin. And I'm not custodial of this Bitcoin. Don't worry. You can always transfer it to actual Bitcoin, whether I'm here on this planet or not. Just do a smart contract and done. You're good to go, right? You don't have to worry about a goddamn thing. And that's why I created this. For the people who want to get a large number of something, like Bitcoin, and feel that their stack is growing because they only can put $10 at a time, $50 at a time. This is what Satoshi is all about. Maybe you got a little bit more money to do that, to buy a whole Bitcoin. And if you do, I can suggest a few exchanges here at x.dj15.com to buy some. WeEx, really good one. That's doing very well, right? A lot of people are coming over to WeEx because it's a lot easier. They can do all kinds of cool things, right? Also, Levex is another one that I like because you could do multiple trades of the same. You can do multiple longs on the same asset and multiple shorts on the same asset. So different leverages, different, time frames, different whatever, right? So that you don't have to worry about, I'm doing this long at this time frame and I want to do a long at the minute time frame, but I can't. Most of these exchanges won't let you do that. All right, moving on to the trades. Boom, I told you guys, I told you so, like I said, right? This was the entry point. Now we're taking it all the way to Holloway, right up to the EMAs, right? This is the daily. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. And yes, it was a sweet dip and just edged into our entry and off we went. Boom! Boom! Like that. I told you. But you didn't listen. But you have another opportunity. We'll talk about those opportunities in a second. But make sure you head over to x.dj15.com. Check out Bybit.dj15.com or weex.dj15.com, right? Both of these are available, or DaVinciJ15.com at least. And yeah, you can go to any of these exchanges and buy some Bitcoin, trade some Bitcoin. Okay, guys, sorry for cutting into the middle of the show because I forgot to also mention that I'm having a webinar about Bitcoin strategies and using AI to help you figure out how to manage your wealth and basically come up with a blueprint that will actually allow you to grow your wealth without worrying, without second guessing, without gambling, without panicking. in this market and basically be like, the institutional players and just consistently buy and not have to worry about whether or not this is going to work out. You're going to know with confidence that your wealth will be there and more in the future, no matter what. So with that said, if you want to win $1,000, right, because one of the many people that will be attending the classes, I'm probably going to give out $3,000, right, to 3 lucky winners. If you just have to join this free webinar that's on December the 7th, 2025 at 1 p.m. So make sure you check that out. Sign up today, and we'll send you an email reminder about the webinar daily, and also finally we'll also send you the final reminder on that day. So make sure you attend, right? You don't want to miss out. All right. So now what you won't do? You're like, Davinci, I missed this trade. I missed it. What should I do? Good question, right? We're going to have to wait for consolidation, unfortunately, on the lower time frames. And this looks good. This actually looks good. Looking at the EMA ribbons, if I take out the EMA ribbon, the real one that you want to see is the 13 EMA. If we bounce off the 13 EMA, we're going higher. We're probably going to go to our a little bit higher to the 93, 94-ish area. If we fail, we could retest the 89 level down here to wick out some people that are, oh yeah, I got in here and I've got my stop loss down here, and yeah, they might wick them out. So that looks like a possibility should we not bounce off the 13 EMA. Looking at the shorter time frame, is there anything that we can see that can get us long? Nope. This is actually bearish. Very bearish, actually. Sorry. On the shorter time frame, we are very bearish. Why? Well, these 2 wicks here, this and this. This wick is just a wick out anybody who went short and just went woof, and then now it's going down. It looks like we're going to probably take it out. Well, I think there should be one more retest up to 90 and 91.5 before we actually break. But then it's a scary one, right? Because we could end up a lot higher. We just don't know, right? So we just base it on probabilities most of the time. So we don't have a probability calculator for this. We can only just guesstimate on where it's going to go. And yeah, you don't want to fight the trend, right? So the trend is your friend to the end. So you can't really go short here, right? If it comes back up. So it is what it is. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt you, but I am going to be at Bitcoin Mina in Abu Dhabi on December 8th through the 9th. I'm going to actually be there for the 9th, where I'm going to be speaking. If you want to meet up with me, you can. And if you're interested in getting some Bitcoin, I am going to give away some Bitcoin to anybody who asks. Small amount. I'm going to give you some TSATs, of course. So I just want you to share the love with TSATs, right? It's just Bitcoin, but on Solana. And if you want a discount on these tickets, big discount, you just use the code Davinci, Davinci. Links are in the description below. See you there. All right, let's take a look at Ethereum. Boom. Hit your, got you in, got you out. Boom. Sweet. Ooh, we're doing a Bart Simpson. Ooh, no. No. Right up to the 50% mark. Is that the Fibonacci from? Where's that Fibonacci from? Interesting. I want to see that. What did I get it from? Wow, that Fibonacci is from, oh, snap. from the very bottom to the top. So yeah, this 50% mark is from the bottom to the top of the market. So basically, right, we're going to probably test that line, and that's probably a support line. Oh, damn, it's a support line. Yeah, figures. Support and resistance. Yeah, naturally, right? And so, yeah, it's going to have a little bit of hard time trying to break out from that. And yeah, there we go. We're going to come right back down. All right. There's a chance we go to 31.4, but yeah, we're probably going to break down and retest this upward trend line, which, yeah, we already tested and we just jetted away from it. So going to be interesting. Going to be interesting. I think a break of this trend line, you could start looking for a short. But other than that, yeah, it is up time, right? So once again, make sure you check out some of the exchanges, right? These exchanges are the best to use. x.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Looking at Solana, yes, we did not get an entry. Did not. I think because we got screwed on this one down here. We went too far down, and yeah, we didn't get a chance to get an entry. I don't think we could have. Yeah, I guess we could have went for this one right here, this wick, and then it would have taken. Yeah, we would have taken a holiday, but it is what it is. We didn't get. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. If some butts were cherries and nuts, we knew we were going to hit the 144 level, right? When I was telling you down here, the 144 level was going to be the target, and there it is. There it is. Like peanut butter, like easy, like peanut butter and jelly. Damn, that's how it is. Okay? And so, if you're interested in trading, x.dj15.com. That's where you go. Find some cool exchanges, right? Make sure you go there right now. Check it out. Right? All right. So, what's the next trade for this one? Well, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to wait it out, guys. There is nothing we can do. This looks like a bull flag, so we could break this level finally, but I don't think so. I think we are going to break this, retest the low somewhere. Maybe we come back to a Fibonacci level, and 38.2 is likely. Yeah, but 61.8 is not out of the question. But it's not a clean one, so the 50%, this looks nice as well. Yeah, this one's difficult to tell where we're gonna go from here at this point in time, right? It is what it is, right? And when you don't have a trade, right, you know what you do, right? As a trader, you have to sit on your hands. You have to wait for the trade to come to you. That's it. So when there's the good trade coming in, that's when you jump on it. And you know what, honestly, when it comes to trading, it's not about, getting it right all the time. You guys want it to be right all the time. The best thing for trading, because it doesn't happen, right? There will be times where you just have streaks of positive wins and then streaks of negative losses. That's just the way it is, right? And you have to survive those. And you survive those by basically only putting in 5%, risking a total of 5%, and only when it goes negative, you're only going to lose like 1 or 2, like 50% of that 5%, at most maybe 2%, or maybe 3%, but not the whole 5%. You still have some powder left, right, of your portfolio in the exchange, right? So, for example, if you have 100,000 in the exchange, well, 5% is 5,000. Which you would only want to lose a maximum of $2,000 or $2,500. That's it, right? Maybe 3,000 at the most on any particular trade. Okay? And then on the opposite flip side, you'd want to win basically anywhere from. So if you're putting at risk $2,000, you can win 4,000 or 6,000, right? As high as $6,000. This is how you win in the long term trading. There's no other way. All right, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.